Andor Season 1, Episode number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to next week's episode of Andor. Last week, we started the next kind of arc of the show, if you will, right? And now we're continuing on in Episode 5 and then Episode 6. And I'm excited for it, man. Last episode, again, I mentioned it last week, it felt like another good setup episode. It felt similar to kind of the first one, right? We didn't have like a time jump or anything like that, but it feels like we're into a new part of the story. Like we're with a new group, essentially. We're planning what seems to be like a heist. Not only that, but we got to see Mon Mothma last week, live action on Coruscant, which was dope to see as well, man. So I'm excited for this. You know, I think episode 6, next episode, is the one I'm super excited for, just because, you know, 1, 2, 3 was good. 1 and 2 were build-ups, and then 3 was kind of the pop, the climax. So I'm excited to see the climax for this, because with us doing a heist kind of style mission, I know we're going to have a lot of action in it, man. But this week, I'm excited to see how we continue to build up to that heist point. Obviously, I think we ended the last episode specifically with Cassian being told he needs to study a lot of shit before the morning. So we'll see what happens, man. But I'm going to stop wasting time, guys. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes if you guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode.
We're taking crates of payroll from that room, loading the freighter, and escaping out of the runway tunnel. Are you in all the way?
Let's get to it.
Our boy Cassian, man. This definitely does make me want to rewatch Andor. I think we got an Andor rewatch in our future, ladies and gentlemen. We sure do. I see some people too, I don't want to say it too much because I know a lot of people in the comments are like, who's saying that? But trust me, bro. I see some people too saying they never even wanted a show about, you know, Cassian. It's like, bro, this shit is so good. Not only that, but it's cool to be able to go into all these different parts of the Star Wars universe and not stick with just one tunnel vision of what Star Wars is, right? You get all different types of feels throughout Star Wars, and it's awesome because so many different people can get into it, but that's also why there's so many different opinions of it, right? Because there's so many different kind of there's so many different types of people that watch Star Wars, and, you know, some people watch everything. Some people only watch a small portion of it. Some people only watch certain things. That's why the fan base is so split, I feel like.
Is that how you've been presenting yourself to the world? That would explain a great deal.
Let me sit up straight.
By the time you've remembered to sit up straight, it's too late. You might as well wear a sign that says, I promise to disappoint you.
Damn. I mean, it is the small things, right?
I'm calling Uncle Harlow. I'm calling in the family favor.
Haven't heard that in a while.
These are desperate times.
You're assuming he'll remember you.
And he'll respect me for having waited so long in asking and being so prudent about my request.
What is it you'll be asking for?
Someone who'll take you on.
Setting the bar high, are we?
Uncle Harlow will know what's best.
I mean, she seems like she cares for him. The relationship just seems a little rocky, right? But she still got that motherly love for him at the end of the day, you know? But it's cool to see that, right? See the little conversation talking about her slouching. Slouching seems like something so small and minuscule, but that's how a lot of problems start in life, right? Something so tiny and minuscule, it's like a little crack, right? A little crack in the foundation. But at first you might be like, it's not a big thing. But then, you know, you look back and you realize that tiny little crack caused all this other shit, right?
Bill asked me to have a look. There's no sense being upset. You're lucky to be alive right now. We've been down here for months and the stakes are high.
So that's it. That's why you're here? Revenge?
Yeah, that's good enough for now.
I was told I could help.
Yeah, but you won't say by who.
Working with other people is never easy. It always breaks at the weakest point.
Are you worried about the kids? Nemec's a surprise. He's green, but he's all in. He's a true believer. And there's Cinta Cost. She is stone cold and fearless.
Bro, I wouldn't be worried about her. She looked like a savage.
She's already sharing a blanket, if that's what you're wondering.
And the lieutenant?
Without him, there's no plan.
He could be walking us right into a trap.
They would have taken us down by now. Or maybe that's what you're here for.
Never know. Never know who's an Empire spy, right? It's like, bro, you always gotta be worried about something small like that. You know, like we've seen these movies on such a grand scheme, we don't think about like one tiny little person being a spy and being this huge issue and whatnot, right? But for them, it's like if any single one of them are working for the Empire, are a spy, they're kind of fucked. But it's cool to see them connect a little bit, you know? We gotta connect before the mission.
Tray milk. You can live on it. You may question your existence after a few days.
Nimic seems cool. I'm starting to like these people in the group, man. I know we only had them for one episode, but it's cool getting to know them a little bit more.
That's an old one.
Old and true and sturdy.
One of the best navigational tools ever built.
There's a growing list of things we've known and forgotten, things they've pushed us to forget. Things like freedom. Pace of repression outstrips our ability to understand it, and that is the real trick of the Imperial thought machine. It's easier to hide behind 40 atrocities than a single incident. This charts an astral path, this maps the trail of political consciousness. Both systems based on truth, both navigating toward clear and achievable outcomes. Basic facts expanded to be continued.
I like Nemix, man. He's young, but he's very smart, and he knows what he wants and knows what he supports, and he knows what's going on, man. Like he said, the oppression and stuff in the galaxy and things like that, and the control is happening so quickly you don't even realize it's happening, right? Like, and it's also small things, like everyone relying on Imperial tech, on Imperial products that they control, right? So it's cool to see him go back to some old stuff that can't be jammed, can't be blocked, can't be like, you know, shut off with the EMP or whatever, right?
How would I know the weight? Is this a test?
It's a simple question.
You don't know how to get it off the runway, do you?
We know how to fly it.
Yeah, but you gotta get it up there first.
Answer the question.
You don't know how to get it out of there.
How do you input the weight?
You sure it's on the rail?
Yes.
It's mounted. It's ready to go. That's how they keep it. You're sure of that?
Yes, we're sure.
They don't seem like it.
There's a load clutch. It's a big ugly handle just right next to the booster throttle. There's a gauge to read out the weight.
Why isn't this in the manual?
Because it's a custom job. It's an add-on. What were you gonna do if I wasn't here?
Might have been ugly, but we'd have figured it out.
I'll pilot.
No, you'll do as you're told.
I'm flying it. We can say it's your idea. I don't care, but if it's my ass on the line, I'm pulling this thing out of there.
Damn. They were just gonna wing it, basically. What? That's literally what they basically just said. We were just gonna figure it out. Oh, man. Maybe it is a good thing Cassian's here. Bro, look at that thing. Like, the way its horns are. Imagine that thing fucking rams you, bro. So peaceful out here, man. Fuck the mission. Fuck the Empire. Let's just chill.
Let's find out if you've been paying attention. Form up.
It's all in the details, right? And this kind of goes back to the start when, what's his name's mom was talking. The deputy inspector's mom, right? And she was talking about posture and whatnot.
It's about confidence. We belong here. We're following orders. The door's being opened as we approach. Lieutenant Gorn will be out front. He's the leader.
Skin is left-handed. You want your weapon on the outside.
What am I?
Right-handed.
Taramin?
Right.
Center?
Right.
Nemec?
Favors right, but shoots left.
Ambidextrous. He pays attention to details. Oh no, a tie!
Cover the guns!
Oh shit.
Go, 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 go!
Is this just one tie? But bro. Ooh, I think that's the first time I've gotten chills from just seeing one tie fight. Listen to that sound. Oh no. Damn. Bro, just one.
They'll soon see. Surprise from above is never as shocking as one from below.
Ooh, what a line. Okay. Go ahead, flex your shit. A surprise from above is never as shocking as one from below. Oh my gosh, dude.
I know this. If I was them, this is how I do it. Never climb the same fence twice.
It's too random to be random.
Hey, sometimes you gotta be so predictable, it's unpredictable. This is gonna be the wrench in the plan, the one person. She's making that connection though, bro. He said it's too random to be random. I mean, yeah. Sometimes when it looks so random, it's like somebody's specifically making it to be that way, right? Because they don't want to get caught.
What's an Imperial lieutenant doing, getting involved with this?
What difference does it make?
Everyone else seems to know.
He wants to know how much he can trust him.
Fell in love with a local woman, lost a promotion. Then he lost the woman. Then he lost his taste for the Empire. Everyone has their own rebellion.
Everyone has the reason for why they're fighting, right? Just because you're fighting the Empire doesn't mean you're all fighting it for the same reason. Interesting. Cool to see them give those little details, right, as to how somebody who was a part of the Empire got turned, right? Because you figure most people that are working for the Empire are oblivious to how bad they are or just don't really care.
May I speak plainly, sir?
Plainly and quickly.
Aldani, sir. It's not many people's first choice assignment. The thing you hear when posted to Aldani is that perhaps you'll be lucky enough to be there for the Eye.
The idea of being this close and not seeing it. But I fear morale might be crushed by having anything more than an essential roster down here tomorrow night.
I want it painted the day after tomorrow. I'll be here midday and I expect to see it shine.
Absolutely,
Yes,
sir.
Damn, man. Look at all that shit. That's what we're stealing, I assume, right? God, bro.
Don't move. Because you know what'll happen.
Hey, what are you doing?
Was this a test?
There
Oh.
we go. Kyber. Sky Kyber. He's been hiding it. He comes in with nothing but the clothes on his back and a stone worth 30,000 credits.
If you have a problem, you come to me.
Here I am.
She knows why he has it.
Put the weapon away. Give him the stone. You can kill each other later.
You'd be right where I am.
Tell yourself whatever you want.
I get where he's coming from, man. Everybody's on edge. Like, Clem wasn't even supposed to be here, and he gets brought in a few days before the mission's about to go off.
Paid to be here. You need to know? That's it. You can't live with that? I'm not worth it? I'll walk away and wish you luck. I don't want to walk in looking over my shoulder. But there's a difference between fear and losing your nerve. You want out of this. Make a choice. Don't use me as an excuse.
Damn.
Let's get to the camp in one piece. You can all chew on it there. All of you.
Yeah, I get why they're kind of upset, right? Because they're fighting for the for the rebellion, right? You know, I mean, they have their own reasons for fighting. He's just doing it for the money, supposedly, right? I feel like deep down it ain't just for the money.
She wants me to tell you about my brother. There's a long version, but what matters is they killed him. Imperial prefect came in, took his land, flooded it. You couldn't fight him. He couldn't bear it, so he went in a boat and filled his pockets with stones.
Oh my God.
I always hated the Empire. I don't really know what to call how I feel now.
That's his reason for fighting. Wow.
What kind of farm?
Trees. Pepper trees. That's as close to an apology as you're gonna get.
They're honest with each other, man. I like that we're getting people's reasoning for why they're fighting the Empire. Everyone has their own reasoning, right? Same thing with the lieutenant. Let's hope all goes well, because I feel like we're gonna lose some people, man. I don't know if we're gonna get out of here without a hitch, so to speak, right?
I thought you were turning it off.
I was just going to.
Said that an hour ago.
Am I keeping you up?
There's nothing coming through tonight. You want to be useful? Go clean some coins.
Is he trying to wait to hear back from the group?
Have you checked your walk-away pack?
Yes.
And the one on the fonder?
I don't like seeing you nervous. There's nothing else you can do, Luthen. They're either going to be okay out there or they're not.
What? That's a daring prediction. The thief, Andor. I wasn't careful.
You wanted this to happen. This is what it took.
Now he's not sure if he can trust Cassian.
It'll all be over this time tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Or would he just be starting?
Ooh, the music. The music, bro. It's like to the final episode. I could feel the credits coming, man. I could feel them coming. Oh, I can't even be upset. That was a great fucking middle episode, man. Great fucking middle episode. Andor season 1 episode 5 is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Great second fucking episode to this little arc, man. Same exact thing as the first arc. Not like, obviously story's different, we're in a different spot, things are different, but when I say same exact thing, I mean The first episode of the show was great. Introduced to some characters, got the world set up, got the problem set up. Episode 4, what do? We got some new characters set up with the group, and we got the problem, the mission, the heist set up. Second episode of the show in general, we continue to develop the problem, got to meet the deputy inspector and stuff, see him kind of set up his thing to go after Cassian and whatnot. This episode, we got to see the plan come more into play, right? We got to see the heist, get into essentially to actually start, right? We haven't completely started it, but we're set up for it at this point. We're in position, I guess, so to speak, right? And we got a lot of stuff done this episode, man. And in the 5th episode, just like the 3rd episode, is going to be the climax, man. And we're going to have a lot of action and a lot of crazy shit. Now, I will say, I don't think everybody in the group is going to make it out. I hope everyone does, but I don't know if everybody will, man. I could definitely see us losing a couple of people, man, but it's cool to see the group continue to develop little bit by little bit, if that makes sense. I don't know if this whole episode, or this arc here, after we finish this arc, if we're gonna be with a new group, if we're gonna go to another planet, be with more people, because right, the start of the show, we are on what was the planet called? Ferrix. We are on Cassian's little planet. We got introduced to the characters there and stuff like that. And that was the entire kind of arc. And then now we're moved to a different planet, different characters and stuff. So I'm kind of curious if we're going to do that for the following arcs too. I believe episode 7 is the standalone episode though. So that'll be interesting to see if that, I guess I can't really speak too much on that until we see next episode, see how episode 6 goes. But I love that we're diving into people's reasoning for fighting the Empire, right? We see not everybody has the same reason to fight them. Not everybody's just fighting the Empire because they're bad or because we hate them or this or that, right? Everybody has their own reasoning as to why they're doing what they're doing. Like Lieutenant Gon, I think is his name. They mentioned that he fell in love with somebody. He got denied a promotion or something along those lines. But he has his own reason for fighting the Empire, and then his love was lost for them and stuff. And now he's here, right? Same thing with Skeen. The shit that happened with his brother, man, like the Empire, I think everybody already hated the Empire. Most people that watch the show, watch the movies, they hate the fucking Empire. The Empire is assholes. But to see this, man, and to see this stuff, it makes you hate them even more. Like, to hear what they did to his brother, it's like, why? What was the point? And like, that's some dark shit, man. Like, dude literally went and drowned himself because of it. They took his land, they burned his farm, they destroyed everything he had, essentially. And dude just went and killed himself. Like, that is some fucked up shit. And the line he said, like, I hated the Empire before, I don't even know what to call it now. And I think people can relate, you know what I mean? It's like literally one of those situations where you're so mad that you're calm, I feel like is where he's at right now. He's so pissed off at the Empire. He hates them so much that he's calm, bro. Like, there's levels to being mad. And when you get past the level of showing that you're angry and you're so angry that you're calm, that is when shit gets dangerous. You know what I mean? But I can't be mad at the group for wanting to figure out why Cassian's here and back and forth with him and whatnot, right? Like, you're going into a mission like this. If anybody ends up being a spy, if Cassian somehow ended up being a spy for the Empire, the entire plan is fucked. All of them are dead. You know what I mean? So I can't be mad at them for acting like this toward him because they've been out here for months and he's only been out here for 5 or 6 days. You know what I mean? And what was the guy's name? The buyer? They said this Luthen, I think, is what she had called him. Like, he didn't say much to Vale. He didn't tell her much. Like, she kind of knows what's going on a little bit, but the rest of the group is pretty much completely in the dark up until when Cassian told him. And I feel like it's a good thing Cassian told him the true reason why he was here, because if he didn't, there's just going to be mistrust. And going into a plan like this, you got to have 100% trust in your fucking teammates and in your group, man. And I still think we're going to lose some people, but I think the mission itself will be kind of a success. I think we will still the payroll, but I think we're going to lose some people in the process, man. However, I will say I'm excited to check out next episode. The show looks so damn good. I got to say every single episode. I wouldn't be surprised every single episode this entire season I say it at least one time, bro. It looks so damn good. Like, when we're out here on the mountains and shit like that, and we're out here just chilling, talking, getting ready for this mission, just looking around, dude. It gives me Lord of the Rings vibes. Like, when Frodo and Sam are just out there hiking, right? Going off to Mordor and whatnot. Like, it gives me those vibes, dude. The show just looks so good because they filmed they filmed at location, right? For a lot of this stuff, man. And it's just like, dude, you can tell it fucking paid off, man. The show looks fucking amazing. Nonetheless, if you don't like the show, you don't like the dialogue, you don't care for Cassian's character, you cannot deny that this show looks fucking beautiful, man. But regardless, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to leave a like if you guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes if you guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, everybody? I hope you guys all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below. What is a movie or TV series that you guys would like to see me react to next? Want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Silas Kane, and the homie Alexander Collins. I appreciate your guys' insane support, man. If you guys want to join the Patreon family, link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.